Like, I didn't get an answer to that question.
No. I don't deserve one. Cool. See you later.
Huh. Is there a, I guess, should open race time for this.
Mm-hmm.
So we know when they're ready.
Is Glow gonna be playing? Oh boy.
Alright, yes. Welcome everyone to the Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer Fall League Top 4 Winners match between Ninten and Glow. I believe the race is about to start, but for your commentary today, I am Derpy Dragon, and with me is Alios.
Hello.
How are you, Alios?
Doing pretty good, man. How are you doing?
Doing good. Ready to not yeet the bear today, because we got a blue 100-acre wood, and I'm mad.
Yeah, that is incredibly disappointing. It's the one thing we really wanted, and here we are.
Yeah, here we are. We just got to do all the other worlds. You know, we might get cool things like Terra and all these other cool bosses, but we won't see a bear today. We might see the front three. We might get that much. They might go in there for some movement, but yeah, we're off. So yeah, I'm assuming we're gonna see the double Pride Lands. I assume we see the vanilla start here. But who knows? Metagaming can be strong in tournaments.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way that they're not both going to Pride Lands immediately, and then from there they'll probably just circle around the GOA.
Yeah, we started with Dodge Slash. Let's go.
Easy.
Oh, Ninten almost equipped it. Dang it. 10 subs to equip it.
I saw once more on Goofy. I was like, oh,
a fire to start.
Not a bad start, honestly.
Yeah. And a report. What does it say? Oh wait, it's all blue numbers.
How disappointing.
Yeah. So no one went in for the front three in hopes of getting that better movement. I guess movement makes it a little less worth to go in there for that front three. But my boy Pooh needs some love. I hope someone walks in there at least once.
Yeah, no, I don't see a lot of people walk into 100-acre wood before they do Pride Lands. It's normally, at least for me, I've only seen Sonic.
Sonic knows the way. Sonic knows the way of Pooh.
And every time I don't go to 100-acre woods at the start, it's got a glide in it, and I get to cry because it's the last thing I do on my opener.
See, I always go there first, and it never has anything. So, you know.
Never
nice.
fix what you're doing.
Yeah, nice save by Glow here on the Living Bones fight. That one was spinning there a bit. The second guy did. Goofy and Donald let him go. But he didn't die. That's always a good sign.
Yeah, no deaths in the opener for either runner today, which is a great sign. Could be just a sign of a good race in general, hopefully.
Winners top 4. You don't want to see that like instant like 20 seconds behind because someone died to Living Bones.
Oh yeah, and it can completely ruins like your mental state for the rest of the run as well, right? Sure. Like it's a painful death.
Oh yeah, no, I am that person that hey, it's a quali, it's a tournament match. Oh, I haven't died to these guys in months. Oh, let me die to them for a minute.
Yeah, honestly, it's a rite of passage, I would say, for any long-term rando runner. It's gonna happen. You can't avoid it, but you just gotta work with what you got, you know.
Yeah, we did pull up Thunder there at Pride Rock, and we do not have a blue world yet for Pride Land, so there is more here. Will we get Ground Shaker? That's always the question when you're going through Pride Lands on all blue numbers. Oh, there's a Reflect. Still not blue.
And a Reflect. Wow. I mean, that's an amazing opening set of spells. Honestly, all they need is Magnet, and they've got the whole game down.
I'm like, I don't know if if I just had to pick 3 spells to start with, it probably would be Fire, Thunder, Reflect. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
Magnet's great, but I'd take those 3 over Magnet.
Yeah, fire opens up, final form fire once you end up getting final form. Thunder is just great for essentially any time in the run.
Yeah, we'll let you go whenever you basically want to go to Port Royal. You know you're just going to be fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then Reflect, obviously, is us. There was 2 aerial dodges in Pride Lands. We already have aerial dodge level 3.
Maybe they're getting a little bit closer to getting into throne room early.
Yeah, we might see that early LOD push.
Makes
So,
core skip a little bit more consistent as well.
Yeah, there's nothing in throne room because we got all those aerial dodges. Proof of non-existence.
Wow. Okay, it could be it might just be a like a go mode.
Yeah, it is. We are done in Pride Lands. That's it.
Yeah, no scar.
No scar, no ground shaker.
Mm-hmm.
Man, there's got to be one meme thing in this seed. If there's no poo, there's no ground shaker.
STT.
But what? Yeah.
No limit form. Limit form
Yeah,
in
no,
STT.
it would have to be limit form in STT. That's our hope. That's our hope for the meme. Ninten going straight over to Port Royal. He has 14 magic. Ooh, a negative combo.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah. I'm assuming he's just gonna go front 3 here. Yeah, he's bailing.
Yeah, I would say getting a negative combo this early is a fairly high chance you might find the second one before you want to do Roxas, which could be at least like a minute time save on that fight.
Yeah, we see both runners in LOD, front 3, and there's a whole lot of nothing. There's a draw ring if you do want to make that early STT play.
We don't have draw guaranteed on those weapons yet, sadly, but soon probably.
Glow heading into Halloween Town, which is one of the most common early worlds, and we see Ninten following him right in there. So we're doing the regular opening route. Pride Lands, Halloween Town, shotgunning those few worlds. It'll probably be a little bit of time here before we see a deviation. What's your so kind of after the regular opening? What's your preferred world to go to? Like out of the Twilight Towns, Hollow Bastions, Beast Castles, those kind of ones you might go a little deeper in.
I've been doing Beast Castle, at least the opener for it, pretty consistently. Especially with movement, it's one of the worlds where I feel like it has the larger rooms in general, and the hallways you have to be sprinting through. So having movement that early is definitely just I'm just gonna at least get the 10, 12 chests or whatever that are right before thresholder.
Yeah, which movement I absolutely agree. I like Beast Castle in that case. Without movement, I'm definitely very much. I like going the up to corridors fight in Hollow Bastion super early. I actually think it's not that bad without movement because the first one is the first visit the room's pretty small, and then on the second visit you can use some of the skateboards and stuff. So I don't think it's the worst world with limited movement. We did pull a Reflect here in Halloween Town, so we already have 2 Reflects. We have Reflera.
This is a fairly perfect go mode seed if they're going to get one.
Yeah. You can't complain. We haven't really seen any good combo modifiers yet. I haven't really seen anything except for Dodge Slash, of course. We can't forget Dodge Slash.
The only ability you really need in a rando run.
Yeah. So when's the Dodge Slash only tournament?
Exactly.
Guaranteed Dodge Slash start. And you have to put it on horizontal slash. Well, and torn pages. Useless torn pages.
Wow. Yeah, no, I was looking through some of our previous races on race time, and Glow actually has some pretty low seed times when there were go modes. So we could see a really good race, because I know Ninten is amazing at those quick runs, but Glow could definitely give him a run for his money if that happens.
Yeah, that horizontal slash is really nice for World That Never Was, because obviously Zigbar, you like to see that. Especially if we don't see Duck Flare, any of those other tools. We are done with Halloween Town now, so both worlds they've gone into a bit deeper have turned blue. We're not leaving anything behind in those worlds right now.
They both went into
Uh,
OC. Wow, look at that.
yeah, front 7. Wish movement, I think front 7 here is absolutely free.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just gliding down. It always felt bad when you don't do movement and you're quick running and you're like, man, quick running down this hill is the worst thing ever. It really is.
That slow fall after every quick run is just seconds. You feel like you're losing so much.
Yeah, that's like the one time where I was like, I would rather have a dodge roll right now.
Mm-hmm. Although then you die to the last enemies, you open up that chest and you have to do it all over again.
Worst feeling.
And the cycle continues.
We did get a Fatal Crest. We have seen Glow equip Oathkeeper. I don't know what was on Oathkeeper. I didn't catch it. Ninten's still rocking the Kingdom Key. And we got a full bloom there. That was about it so far.
Yeah, nothing crazy here in OC right now. Normally you have to go past like Hades Escape anyways, so not too surprising.
I'm like, I don't think we'll see either of them do that right now. That's not typically a first world that you commit to. So they're still just so the only difference right now is Ninten dipping in for those front 3 in Port Royal. Otherwise they are doing exactly the same.
Yeah, it's absurd actually how close it looks like they are right now.
I got Puppy at my feet and she is trying to squeeze through and not really working. I don't know where she's trying to go, but she's trying to fit her way through like the chair and my legs and
looking for a pet or two. Another Ansem report, not useful at all here, but you'll love to see him anyways.
Yeah, and more torn pages. Man,
paper.
Why does 100 Acre Wood have to be blue?
It's just pushed in the other important checks farther back into the worlds. That's all. It's going to make it a longer seed, right?
This is true.
No go modes allowed. We want a longer seed and to make them really push with their knowledge of the game, right?
Yeah, we want to see some boss fights. We want to see some deep worlds. Want to see these guys show off their skills. I mean, go mode is a skill, but let's see some crazier. Let's see some plays. Let's see some calls that need to pay off.
I'd love to see
when
some
Rando's at its finest.
Some anti-routing against their opponent, something that Ninten doesn't normally do or Glow doesn't normally do, if they think they can get away with it.
Who's pushing SP too fast?
Mm-hmm.
Because we all know Larkscene has something.
Always.
SP's not blue right now. Larkscene has something. Ooh, Ninten going to see Pooh. Ninten wins.
He's going for that movement.
He's going for that movement. I mean, it is front 6 for free now, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
The other negative combo could be in here, something like that. Explosion, guard break.
Or it could only be
I want this to pay off.
Yeah, seriously.
I want this to pay off for him.
I think we can expect Glow to come in here as well.
Finishing plus on Guardian Soul, to note. Did catch that one. A high drive recovery. And that's about it.
Oh, damn. The recovery is actually pretty useful. There are some places where you may need to have that, so it's not a bad thing to have as a backup. But
yeah, Glow heading to Agrabah, which is kind of in that circle of early worlds, as well as Ninten heading to Disney Castle. So our first deviation. I mean, we're gonna see them do both these worlds together, but it'll be interesting to see how far each of them push it. Does Ninten do escorts?
I think that was the medal for OC.
I believe it was.
That may increase OC on their radar then, if they can use a form there to get through the fight.
Yeah, does Ninten go into escort? There's a second glide in Agrabah, so that will give a little more movement onto Glow's side.
I don't think Ninten. Oh, flash step in Agrabah as well.
Yeah, and there's
and the other reflect. What the heck? And a quick run. Wow. Yeah, I don't think Ninten's one to do the mini escort right now. Normally he'd wait. I could be wrong on that, but I think he normally will wait to do it until the
Yeah, I think so too. Ninten did pull a second quick run there. I expect Ninten to probably head right into Agrabah as well.
Oh
no,
he's doing
it.
There he goes.
Proving us wrong.
Yeah, seriously.
Again, push the mouse.
Shows how much I know.
Look at that speedrunning skill right
Dodge
there.
roll. Do a dodge roll. He's not gonna dodge roll.
Yeah.
He could. Oh, He's good at the push. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow. Perfect push.
All that
Wow.
speedrun practice coming in.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can never get
That's
that one right.
no, me neither. Me neither at all. I'm like, that's like the
Agrabah.
one like true speedrun strat. I'm like, I really want to go learn how to do that correctly.
Mm. I just one day you're gonna get the. I think you do 3 or 4 dodge rolls would technically get her there as well. It's possible. It is 10 times harder than just trying to push.
Combo boost in Agrabah.
Yeah, Agrabah's been uneventful otherwise, really.
Yeah, it's had some good things. Have no important checks so far, but some movement, some combo helpers,
Some boosts.
flash step combo modifier, some boosts.
Yeah. I mean, Ninten's gonna go there anyways. None of this is really quote unquote time loss, but it is,
yeah.
you know, how deep are they gonna have to go to come back later, right?
Yeah, if Ninten is able to pull something big in Timeless River and Glow doesn't go there right away, that's a big deal.
Yeah, that's really our biggest deviation you're gonna see in this early of a run, I'd say.
Yeah, unless for some. Also, I just noticed. Shoutouts to strength on Glow side. 14 strength, 14.
That's the last quick run. It's max.
Yeah, that is.
Ninten's at 4 quick runs. That's faster. That's much faster than the glide.
Yeah, level 2
I don't know
glide.
if that's gonna make a difference in this run, but he could definitely save time with just level 4 quick run.
Just a lot of movement early. So we got level 3 aerial dodge as well.
That's the power
Sorry,
of
puppy is
movement.
squeaking her toy. If that's coming through at all, I'm sorry.
Ooh,
Experience boost.
Yeah, TR definitely worth it in my opinion. Then.
Yeah, the experience boost made it worth it for sure. And a report. Let's go.
We're gonna see if Glow comes in here now as well.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Glow entering Disney Castle. Does he also push the mouse? Alright, Ninten doesn't have as high of strength as Glow because he hasn't switched Keyblades yet, so it's gonna take a few more combos. But working in those reflects to
even with Reflego. I mean, yeah, using Reflect there is a great idea. Most people will just stick to using the Keyblades, and it does take a while below the damage floor here, so it's a good idea for sure. And
is it deeper? Limit form, and we're done.
Wow, this is a perfect opener. I cannot believe the ICs they're getting.
All right, early STTs on the table. We got a draw. We got limit form. Who's doing it?
They have Hori Slash. They have Finishing Plus. Reflega.
Oh, we are seeing Glow also go deep. I feel like this is both like counter meta. Like I feel like you don't see a lot of early Timeless River pushes anymore.
Perhaps with the Shenanigans, hints, the ABN, they might as well just go in if they know that there's possibly something like right there.
Yeah.
And they're getting about half of the checks that they would have gotten if they had to keep going. So, you're 50-50 chance that you're going to be
pushing the mouse though, so instantly losing some time.
Yeah. A couple of seconds, nothing too big, but definitely it may show up if they find any more proofs quickly here.
All right, Glow. We know Ninten's not going to find anything major here in Agrabah,
just the glide,
unless he decides to push into Treasure Room.
Which
honestly, with what they have right now, would not be that hard to push through Volcano and Blizzard Lord. They could.
I know normally people will wait for like a magnet or even a larger AoE finisher.
Yeah.
Just given how much time you could save in the treasure room fight, but
yeah, just saying it is possible at the moment.
Yeah, definitely an option if you wanted to take that route. The real question is how early are we seeing STT with limit form right now already?
I think Ninten has it on his mind because he was talking about they also have level 4 quick run, which will make it even faster.
Yeah, you can't make it faster at this point. You go now and it'll be the same time if you go in an hour, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess you could have more than just a draw ring. I think we have a draw keyblade also.
I think limit form has like 2 draws on it, so really.
Yeah, you basically have what you need.
Yeah,
quick run max already. Jeez. Yeah, Ninten's absolutely contemplating it though.
Has Glow been making any comments, or
I haven't heard anything from Glow's side.
don't think
So
I've
far.
heard any audio, no.
I don't know if he has any. I don't know if he has Mike going.
Mm-hmm.
No, we didn't call out the jackpot also in Timeless River. Jackpot is nice to get as well, especially if we don't see money pouches. Kind of just
Yeah,
helps you have that money that you might need otherwise.
Yeah, I've always found Jackpot really great for leveling Master and like Core.
Oh yeah, leveling Master and Core, leveling in TT3.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
And it's nice just to have the extra drops throughout a run. It'll actually add up a lot in terms of money and
Yeah,
and extra
whereas
orbs, so.
you normally would be like, man, I can't afford more than like 2 ethers here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, wait, no, I can actually buy like a stack of 10. Or if you do get to TT3 and you just do a couple rounds of the gamblers, and you're like, oh, hey, I have a money pouch.
Yeah, I don't know if
Perfect.
you saw Glow doing the old Pete fight, but he was using Thunders during the falling animation, so he may have actually saved some time on Ninten there.
Yeah. We see Ninten dipping into Hollow Bastion. Like I said, this is actually one of my kind of like, after about this same amount of stuff they did, this is the world I would be going into right now. Even with this movement. So I really like, I agree with the Ninten play here. This first fight is a little, unfortunately doesn't have the greatest tools to make this fight super quick, but it's one fight. We'll have limit form to do Bailey, and we see Glow going to the same place.
Yeah, this is definitely the right decision right now, given their tools. Gives them a chance to level up limit just a little bit.
Yeah, and if you, I mean, if you just pull Master or even Auto Master, you can core skip.
And I think they'll both go all the way over to the computer.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't think we're going to see them doing the Bailey fight, or not the. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see them do the corridors fight yet. No. Ooh, guard.
I think it depends on what they pull. If they pull something that would make it so they could get into core easily and do all of core as well, I could see one of them making the play. But yeah, if we don't say we just find nothing here, I agree they'd leave at computer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guard is nice.
Although with Reflega, I don't know if they're going to need much use of that, will they?
Probably not. I mean, there's some bosses you might want to use it on.
Ninten going straight to level it up to a nothing, just a map.
No.
There are things on forms in this seed, so it's definitely going to be on both runners' minds, I would say.
Yeah, we'll get level 3 for sure right here. Limit form is just so nice here in Bailey fight, and there's nothing on level 3.
Never on the first 2 levels, is it?
No, it's always 6 or 7. And that last form's always deep.
Not even a hard, high difficulty seed. It's just always like that. You never get away from it.
Forms are just like, I'm always going to be rude to you.
It's fair. They made the game easier, so it's the only way to balance it out, really.
This is true. They're like, hey, you want to use us to make the game more fun, more interesting? Yeah, we're not giving you checks.
All things.
Especially Valor. Especially Valor. Valor's like, I'm especially going to be bad.
We were stuck at 5 times EXP for Valor for a long time, and even 10 still feels like we could go higher, you know?
I mean, it feels great on those first few levels where you're like, oh man, I just got like 3 Valor levels off of like one fight, and then you still get to 6 and 7. I still say, like limit 6 and 7 is worse at this point than Valor. I'm
especially
like,
outside of STG.
Yeah, if you don't have to push STG, limit 6 and 7, it is rough. The rest of them, you have like a lot of spots where you can level. Like limit's so limited to where you can really push those high levels on it. All right, so we do see both of them coming in for a second visit, heading into those corridors. We still have found nothing here.
Yeah, normally I don't find very much in the first half of it, but then you get up here into corridors and everything starts just coming together, you know?
Corridors, start of core, you're like, oh hey, all of a sudden I have 6 things here.
You can
out
get
of
into
nowhere.
core. Like you were saying earlier, I'd agree that you just go into core now, right? Just do it.
Yeah.
But if they don't
There's a
have master
blizzard.
form, blizzard, and we are still yellow, and it's just expected for this world. But
Yeah. I'm like, I'm still waiting for the day where Hollow Bastion's barren. I still have yet to see it.
I've seen a Twilight Town be barren before, but I don't think I've seen Hollow Bastion blue, if ever.
Yeah, I've gotten the Twilight Town. I've not gotten it. Bond of Flame, one of the coolest looking Keyblades out there. Wonder if
Oh,
it's any
really?
good.
I've always found it kind of confusing, just like a circle of spikes at the end.
Yeah. I mean, I'm an Axel fan, so like I said, that's part of it.
It's valid.
It's also why 2 becomes 1 is my favorite Keyblade, because Roxas is my favorite character.
A 2 becomes 1 is an amazing addition to FM. I would agree.
I'm like, all right. So now here's the question: do we get a corridor fight? So Ninten's at the spot. Glow's just behind.
It says
Also,
no.
does Tifa have anything for us today?
Tifa's chest.
Yep. Say hi to Tifa. And nothing. Oh no, she has a
A
diamond
diamond
ring.
ring. Oh my god.
She's giving us signals here.
It's beautiful.
2 finishing pluses on Keyblades.
Tifa's heart.
Guardian Soul and Bond of Flame. Ninten is doing corridor fight.
Wow, he's going for it.
I think with their Flaga, you absolutely have
He's
Glow's
only at
doing it
17
too.
magic though. Is that above the floor here?
You also have limit form. I mean, Ninten has more magic than Glow does. Glow only has 14.
It's the Keyblade choice.
Yeah,
That's a big. He's going. That's a big difference. I think 17
Dancer is
is.
still alive.
Yeah, let me see here. I'll pull that one up.
All right, nice limit pop there to survive. Oh, Glow died.
Oh no! Could he crash?
And
Here?
Ninten died. I
Oh
think they
wow!
both touched the save point, but neither left, so I'm worried about the crashes. No,
Yeah.
neither crashed. Why do
Yeah.
I always crash there when I die? But
I'm in the same boat. I never get out of there unscathed.
I'm like, if I save there, I leave the world, I come back in. I'm like, I crash there all the time. That and map crash are my 2 crash spots.
Yeah. No. I think Ninten is actually at the floor or 1 above it, which could be a big difference here if Glow has any more trouble finishing this fight.
Yeah, I think if Glow got that Crimson Jazz out of there, Glow's fine. Yeah, Glow's good. Ninten still has to deal with that Crimson Jazz,
Which is right about now. There it is. Oh, it's still around. Wow. How much else is that?
Ooh, throwing the Keyblade at him.
That's oh my god, Ninten.
Alright, that was probably not the right button push. Ooh, Glow
He's doing it
actually
again. Oh
died
my
to the
god.
nobodies.
It's not an easy fight, especially at this level, which is why I was surprised they decided to do it. They can't even get.
Ooh, and there goes
Ninten died
Ninten.
too. Wow. I mean, they're both gonna feel like this is awful time loss, but they're right on top of each other still.
Yeah,
It's
they're
amazing.
both doing it. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, this does feel too early to me. It's a dangerous play to make for what would most likely be a small, if no, benefit in the core chest. There's not that many in that first 2 rooms.
See, I'm like, that's why I said if they pulled something, I would have done it. But because they didn't pull anything, I probably would. I maybe would have given it like 1 try, and then called it and be like, okay, nope, I'll come back.
I think both runners are definitely people who could easily do this fight on the first try, and it's just acting a little bit up today.
Yeah.
So I don't blame them for making the
Crimson
attempt.
Jazz. Oh, there's another death from Glow. Can Ninten pull it out this try? The Crimson Jazz can be mean. All right, Ninten's taking care of the Crimson Jazz this time. He had saved a limit for him, so yeah, he's good.
Got it.
Ninten's out.
Okay, yeah, that was much
Another
cleaner.
strike raid usage from Ninten as well. Shout outs to strike raid.
Ninten's really loving that limit 80. Let's see if Glow can make it out of this one.
Yeah. All right. Now let's see if this was worth it.
Crimson Jazz is gone.
Yeah, so actually, I mean, Glow's been getting that Crimson Jazz out of there pretty nicely. It's been this last wave of Dusks that's been killing him. All right, and so far nothing.
Yeah, nothing yet.
I'm like, I don't think he picked up the bottom 2 chests.
He's only got Glide 2. I know it's possible to get up the wall in core with Glide 2, but it's very rough.
I'm
See
like,
if
I
he would
wouldn't do
attempt
that.
it. Yeah, me
Nah.
neither. But Ninten's pretty good at it. He's been
Well,
he lagged a
Goofy
bit. So.
with the kill, the clear corridor fight for Glow.
Yeah,
Way to go,
people
Goofy.
will turn their supports off for most of the run, but they actually can get some damage in the early worlds.
I'm like, I never do. I always forget to turn them off. They're always hitting stuff for me. So yeah, that was
Ninten
useless.
is choosing to leave here. He's going to do Roxas.
World
It looks
one,
like.
it was, yeah.
Is he just going to quick run Roxas? Really?
Seems like it.
Oh, Glow took a death and getting that chest and core.
Yeah, I think that's why Ninten saved those 2 for last, was to hopefully cut out some of the deaths.
Yeah,
But
I
only
always
1
pick them
death,
up on the
not
way
the
out as
worst.
well. I'm surprised.
Scan.
Oh, Scan! Wow, and a reaction boost. That's huge.
Oh, just getting front 4 and leaving, or is he going to try and get blue?
He's gonna
menu?
try to
Getting
equip that Scan, I think.
Yeah, wanting to just see that damage so you don't have to time it out.
Yeah. Now I'm normally a pretty greedy rando runner, so normally in this position I'd probably have gone to like Beast Castle, see if you can find that negative combo.
Glow going for the core skip here.
Oh wow, look at that. I don't know how he's gonna do it. I'd love to see it.
That level 4 quick run put in work.
Yeah, it did. He's trying to find the door in. There it is.
Oh, all right. This is our first big and torn pages.
Torn pages, our favorite thing. It's still
I'm
yellow.
telling you, just make it poop hog. All right, he's just
He
getting
didn't
those
do
front.
it just for that, really. It's fair, I guess. He's got to open it up either way, sooner or later. But
yeah, he now has it
that's
open
greedy.
and can just come back and do the rest of the core skip whenever. God,
Yeah,
look how long it took to destroy that rock.
It could have been any other IC other than the torn page, and it would have definitely paid off there. So I guess it was worth the attempt.
Yeah, it didn't cost any time really.
Mm-hmm.
And when you committed that much time already corridor fight, and you know you can just get there very quickly.
Glow is choosing the decision I would have made here to try to find something to speed up Roxas before you head over.
Yeah, I would not have gone Roxas here either. I would have gone, Beast Castle, maybe Port Royal with the Blizzard and Thunder. But I guess we don't have Ethers really, so it kind of puts Port Royal down a bit.
The town fight may be worth it just to pick up the town and the 2 chests in the cave. But it could be faster still, for sure.
We got the limit pop from Ninten at about 3 bars health. Got a nice ether.
I can't believe he got that ether out in time. Wow.
I'm like, I would have quick run it much longer because I would not have trusted myself to get that ether out there.
Oh,
but nice clean fight from Ninten.
Yeah, if he's gonna do that, he can do whatever he wants here. That definitely saved him any time he would have lost from continuing the quick run.
Yeah.
This does seem very aggressively early, though. It depends on what he picks up here.
We don't have anything to clear, so like even if he was to auto final Peter Pan over in Beast Castle. Just thinking like how far he'd push this. We don't have anything to drain MP easily to do. Oh well, we don't have Berserk Charge either to do horizontal Berserk Charge. So that's kind of out of the question. So he's probably just going up to Zigbar at this point.
BC's not coming up very well either. Beyond Pan.
Yeah. Which is not the most useful summon. And at the end of the day, it's not the one you want. You want to see Chicken Little. You want to see Stitch.
Yeah.
Genie's got his spots.
But
yeah, who does Peter Pan strats on Syax though?
They have Reflega. They're not going to need it.
Yeah. I'm like, it's been a long while since, unless just for fun, like, or maybe like Data Syax.
Yeah,
like
maybe if their strength keeps going up and they're not getting magic, I'd do it. But even then,
yeah, and you don't have guard break, then yeah. But I mean, just put dodge slash. It's there.
Yeah, I was surprised to see Ninten not trying to use an EXP boost, but there's not much way for him to really get to that range right now, is there?
So Ninten did pull 2 auto farms there, and we're going into STT. We got our
No, he's
first
thinking
STT.
about it. Oh, wow, he went in.
Yeah, he'd been talking about it.
That's aggressive.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
this Beast Castle pays off, he could be in real big trouble.
yeah, but also, I mean, if STT pays off, he's in a good spot.
Oh yeah, it's
STT's that kind of world where it's a gamble. It could hurt you, it can pay off, but yeah, he does get that +1 magic as well. Help that magic stat out a bit.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I am the never go to STT guy, but I would have
Ooh, a
waited for
magnet.
another form or something just to get some levels on limit form while you're here, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I am also not an STT fan. I have missed a lot of Blitz tourneys because, I just never did STT. Because, yeah, I'd rather not do STT, but,
Yeah.
I do understand the play.
Yeah, no, he finished BC with that magnet. So
Yeah,
Beast Castle is done after Thresholder, which is pretty good. The rest of that
really
would have been a lot
nice.
of time for 4 or 5 chests. Not a huge.
All right, and we see Glow heading Port Royal, which is one of the worlds I talked about. It kind of was an option here.
Now, do you think he's
On
going
the-
to try to finish it or just get those free chests at the start?
I mean, if he's not going to finish it, what's his other choice? I mean, he could go Twilight Town without like the ability to level forms or anything, but you could get through Twilight Town right now.
I think Twilight Town is
he
pretty
can-
similar to STT here, honestly, in terms of.
Yeah, you can go into
value.
STT. And, I mean, that's really it for like what you would want to push right now.
Yeah.
So I don't think this is a bad play. And I'm sure he can mess with Keyblades and stats and get that magic up higher.
If he pulls another magnet here, I'd go to LOD probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of
that
chances
magic
for
stat
something
is
over
not
here.
very good. It's so
No,
sad
he needs to
watch.
swap out the Keyblade for a more magic oriented one at this point. I would recommend.
Yeah, that Reflega didn't even kill that cannon.
Oh boy.
Oh, the magic stat. And we got another strength and defense increase on 16. This is a strength seed.
Yeah.
That they pop up every now and then, and you're always just like, oh man,
Mhm.
I'm so used to magic.
I do like that we're having a deviation in the routing now, though. Normally, you could see them going the same place for almost 45 minutes, but this is definitely much more interesting in terms of, our viewing angle.
And I think we got Buff Donald. Shout out to the 13 strength Donald staff.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite Donald staff.
You can knock people over the head, especially hard now.
I'm like, that's what I always want. Like, can we just lock Duck Flare to Buff Donald so that when you find it, you got Duck Flare? Like, is that an option?
Oh wow, that was 3 thunders and it didn't kill the pirate.
Yeah, that's a worry.
Yeah, this is not where I'd want to be right now in that case.
Got 20 strength though.
Yeah, you can start Hori slashing them.
Yeah, I mean, Ninten's rocking 21 magic over there with the Circle of Life, so he absolutely can get that magic stat higher.
Mm-hmm.
He just hasn't changed his Keyblades.
Yeah, this is not paying off right now. And he took a death.
Yeah, those air bandits can get you there on that chest. That's why some people wait to open those chests until the minute fight. But yeah, it looks like he's leaving here at minute fight.
Yeah, if you're quick enough and you stay on the edge far enough, you can kind of get away with it. Oh, he is choosing to go to Twilight Town.
Yeah, I think if you're avoiding STT, Glow's making all the plays I would do over STT. Ninten did pull a cure in STT.
Oh, wonderful. All that
It's
for
not
a cure.
done.
Here it goes.
Yep. Time to find the other 2 here as well.
He just has to wait 5 minutes to see him.
Yep. Because STT.
Mm-hmm. The last time I saw Ninten in SDT, he had it was 2 cures and a thunder or something as is customary.
So here, 2 cures and a torn page. Because torn pages are useless right now as well. Oh, yeah. Hainer not dying from the limit form. So he's collected some of those orbs.
That's actually surprising because it's not like he's that close to the base stats here, but
Yeah. Alright, so over in Twilight Town,
Oh, Light and Darkness is in Twilight Town.
That
Every
feels a
time.
bit bad because you're like, man, I want to use that right now, but you can't proc it before this fight.
When is it not here? He just turned it on. Okay.
Yeah.
If that's what he
I mean,
wants.
why not? I mean, when I get it, I'll just put it on to use it. So clearly, I mean, he has no reason to go into a form before.
I forget to turn it off is the main problem.
Yeah, that happens. And then you're like, oh, I went into anti-form.
Yeah,
There's auto wisdom.
You can use a form at the first Heartless fight at the Jensen's tower, and it'll throw you into anti and you lose your form gauge.
Trinity limit here as well. That instantly, like the Roxas push, it could have saved some time if he just went Twilight Town first. Because you could have worked in those solo Trinities.
Mm-hmm. And I think this could be fairly big because now he can force final, and he has Trinity limit, which means more or less the world that ever was is just done.
I guess actually this isn't a bad idea to get the death here.
He does get rid of Donald and Goofy.
Yeah.
Does he take more damage
Honestly,
in anti-form?
I don't, dude. I think you do.
Maybe.
And
Page.
Another torn page.
That's the perfect seed for all the early torn pages, ain't it?
Oh, poor Pooh. Another dodge roll too.
Okay.
Auto limit. I think is that all autos except Master so far?
I think so. Auto Master is the only one I'd really want out of all the options right now.
I'm like, that's the best one.
Oh boy.
So yeah, so nothing big in STT so far. Honestly, Twilight Town looking a lot nicer, but Ninten is just hitting the density here. Got that Star Charm, Grand Ribbon,
and
Moon Amulet. That's a nice combo right there.
Yeah, and at these stats, just adding anything extra is definitely a bonus.
God, the magic stat is just so sad on Glow's side. I just want him to switch Keyblades so his magic stat's better.
Now there are datas, correct? So
we
could see something.
Finally got a high jump.
Oh. Is that our first one?
Yeah, besides this movement, Magnet and Fire.
And there's still more.
And yeah, not done. So STT all of a sudden looking loaded.
Oh boy. This mansion is going to determine everything, ain't it?
I mean, that's nice, especially because he doesn't have that magnet from Beast Castle. So when he does get it, that's going to be Magnera, which will open up that LOD play very easily for him.
Yeah, I don't see their routing like merging at any point now. Like,
no, we're going to be changes. We're based off what they're getting, we should see pretty different routes for a while.
That's scary. This STT play has actually changed up. Like, this makes the decision for who would win if the proofs are fairly early in these other worlds.
Look at this anti-form usage here.
Oh wow. Was that on purpose?
Yeah, well, I mean, he has Light and Darkness on, so he's just trying to proc final. But unfortunately, that does drain his drive, so he won't. I mean, he's gonna get it right back here.
Yeah, I guess that's a great way to use it then. Wow. Yeah. I normally head into Space Paranoids and just spam
Halloween
5,
Town.
Yeah, but this definitely saves him a few seconds.
There's Master Form.
And there's still more.
Hey, there's an external finishing plus. First one of those. And there's Stitch.
And it's done.
So no proof in STT, but 4 nice things.
Yeah, the magnet could be big.
Max aerial dodge is an STT.
Wow.
What is the movement in this speed?
That item boost will be useful as well. Okay, now he goes over to Roxas, so...
Yeah, makes sense, especially with the Trinity limit. His strength is higher because he's just statted that way this whole time. And... Alright, we see Ninten heading Twilight Town, so he's gonna get all that we just saw. He just mentioned he wished he had Light and Dark, or checking for Light and Darkness.
I'm surprised that Glow didn't go to Hollow Bastion.
I'm surprised Glow didn't just force Final Form right here at the start of. He might do it right now, but like even before getting.
Yeah. Given how optimal he was about using it in the other fights, seems odd to have forgotten to do it right as he comes in. Oh, we got it in 4 as well. Not bad.
Oh, and leaving Roxas.
Oh, so maybe he.
So
is
he
doing
must have just been going to do that for. Oh, he just wants that, so now he
Oh.
can push TT3.
Wow, that is
Yeah, get
definitely
Final
a smart
Form for
play.
this fight right here.
Mm-hmm.
I like the
For
play.
EXP.
With Reflega, this is. I mean, he really should switch his Keyblades and stuff around to have a little bit more magic. Here he
Now
goes.
he's checking.
Yeah. 7-6 air combo boost.
He puts it on Sora.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a nice Keyblade right there.
Those finishing plus Keyblades are bad though. Oof.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got an well, no, Ninten has an external finishing plus. We'll see if
10-minute
Glow ever
investment
gets
for that one, but
yeah. But yeah,
see, Ninten just got
7-6
Light and
air
Dark as
combo
well.
boost. That's a nice Keyblade.
Mm-hmm. I don't see much reason to take that one off at this point.
No. This is a hidden dragon seed. One of my least favorite Keyblades, to be honest. I do not like hidden dragon.
I agree.
There's not much to it. Oh man, that Reflega did not kill. That barely did half health.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's see here. TT2. Where is that? That's a 20. He's still below the floor on his stats for this location as well, so.
Yeah. I think he could have got above it though.
He just needs to swap out that Keyblade on Final Form, I think.
Yeah.
Which he has to do anyways now because he's kind of reset everything.
Put that on.
Maybe he'll choose something a little stronger.
No, put the 2 on, but I mean, he has. Oh no, Ninten has the Star Charm. I'm like, you could put Star Charm on, but that's Ninten.
I think he has like a
maybe
moon.
That is. No. Oh wait, no. Glow should have Star Charm. It's Ninten that has Moon Amulet.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was STD. But he should have Star Charm, but he didn't put it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Star Charm was just there in TT1, because Ninten just grabbed it.
Yeah, even with it, he'd still be like 1 below the floor. So it's not a huge difference here, but it's definitely it's a lot harder with his current stats.
Yeah, I'm like, but there's a chance that you have a magic boost sitting in your items. Like I find it hard to believe that we haven't pulled one magic.
Oh no, that's unlucky. That attack right as it comes out, you don't see that often.
And not going up to the room off to the right to just lock in this transition as well, this menu. I've been here before where you're just like, man, I should be able to kill these guys, and you somehow keep dying, and you keep doing the menu. You're like, I'm just gonna get it. I know I'm fine, so I'm just gonna do the menu. I'm not getting room transition. It's like after I die once, I'm like, I'm just gonna room transition. He left Frontier of Ultima on this time because it's the same magic, so he's not switching it. Going for the strength, going to just killing them with Final Form combos instead.
Yeah, and I think
it does have 29 strength.
Yeah, that's the right decision here.
Yeah, stayed farther away from him this time to get the Trinity out. That doesn't kill though.
No, it's not.
No.
Is that magic based?
I don't know what Trinity limit goes off of, to be honest. But just
He's
going
just
right back for another.
I wonder if this will hurt him if he runs out of ethers, because they don't have any money yet, do they?
Nope, we have the jackpot. But yeah, Ninten's probably gonna be thinking core skip, throne room skip with
There's
grabbing that
still
master.
alive. Oh my god, that's bad.
That's always the worst feeling.
Yep.
Oh, he's got that ether, that item boost, putting in work. Okay,
there we go.
He's good.
Cole says it's magic based in the chat for the restream. So yeah, the Trinity limit was definitely just as rough as his other options here, wasn't it?
Yeah, he is buying some ethers, 2 of them.
Get 2. Oof. And as we had mentioned earlier, Ninten goes straight into core.
Yeah, the core skip is just he'll get
Level
that
up
torn
master.
page.
Yeah, it's
Very
that
much
poor torn page.
the 4 of them. We could go to Spooky Cave right now.
Would you go to Spooky
There's
Cave here?
Genie. I mean, you know, because it's blue, but
If it wasn't blue, I mean, would you?
if it
Would you
wasn't
wanna
blue,
do
I
that?
mean, I would. You're asking the wrong person about 100 Acre Wood. Of course I would.
I don't think
I
it's the
gotta
worst
stay on
play.
brand. I don't
Honestly.
either. When you can go that deep, honestly, the check per minute is very equivalent to like a lot of the other options right now. LOD, OC. Like you're gonna get the same amount of checks for the same time commitment. And I mean, if you just fall early, like it ends at Rabbit's house, then sweet, you're done.
Mhm. We're gonna see how.
Oh yeah, Nintendo. Oh, there's Final
It's in
Form
TT3.
after Light and Darkness, of course.
You can't do this. That's dirty.
TT isn't done though at that 3. But yeah, that's mean. That's very mean. And there's the last magnet, and TT's done.
Oh wow. Okay, so this is you do LOD here then, because your magic's too low for Port Royal
Or you core skip.
or SDT.
Yeah, or yeah, the Glow could still go SDT.
I think core skip and then deciding from there from Glow would be like, do I do SDT or do I do like LOD? Right? Are you afraid that
Clean
Ninten
core
would do
skip
it?
so far for Ninten.
It's a lot of reaction boosts.
Yeah, whenever I do core skip recently, there's been nothing in core. I'm like, so I'm just not expecting to see anything here. Magnet burst, that's nice.
And follow the wind as well. Who knows what could be on there?
Yeah, Ninten hoping he finds a magnet here.
Blow
because
choosing
we know where they
STT
are
before core.
Yeah, I mean, I see it. Glow really prioritizing the strength because he even just picked up the strength key or struggle bat. He's just committing to the strength build.
Ninten finds Hades Cup trophy, very useful in this tourney where it is disabled.
Yep, kind of love it. Right, it could go right there with all those poo pages.
Otherwise, he's found nothing beyond the Magnet Burst.
Yeah, Magnet Burst does open up OC a little bit more. I mean, he does have a single magnet as well, but I really like Magnet Burst to kind of push OC. But yeah, only a Thunder as far as important checks go. So now what does Ninten decide to do? He's core skipped. I would assume LOD for Ninten, maybe Beast Castle.
BC probably is the higher early density. So that might be on his mind to do first and then maybe LOD afterwards.
Yeah, we know that would end at Thresholder. It would also give him Magnera, which then would make LOD even better. But no, he's gonna at least get the next 2 checks here in Hollow Bastion. Do the Dancer's Fight, get 2 more checks.
I think people haven't been doing this as often as they used to. Going and doing the dancers real quick for these 2.
Yo, shoutouts to Genie Strats.
Oh, no way. Oh, look at him melt. Wow. Even with just Magnet 1.
I'm like, I wanted to like know the like Genie strats and like where to like utilize them because it just looks so nice when Genie actually works properly.
Yeah, and this is those speedrun strats really showing just how powerful they can be for the rando itself.
There's
wow, that was. Oh my god, that's on level 20. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, so we can go fight Zigbar now. Ninten has the cure, he has Berserk Charge, he has Horizontal Slash, so that's now opened up as a play.
He's also at 26 magic, which is
Wisdom 4.
and it's done. Against air. Oh my god.
Wow.
That's huge.
Yeah. That's a big play right there.
That is absurd. Well, he's got 4 out of 5 forms now. He can
Yeah,
level up with an EXP boost.
he hasn't forced
He
the final yet. I think he's doing that right now. Ooh, there's cure on level 4 limit. We haven't seen that yet. Over on glow side.
we don't know if that finishes off the drives yet, though.
Yeah, we don't because he hasn't found Genie, whereas Ninten has. So yeah, we don't know if it's done at 2. We will hopefully find out sooner rather than later. Oh, we'll be done? Okay.
Oh, wow.
Alright, so drives are done. Wow, that's a very actually early end to drives.
Yeah, and
Which
that,
I'm
that
not
kind of
surprised because drives were thrown at us all of a
yeah,
sudden.
and it kind of lessens the value of finding wisdom form for Ninten.
Yeah.
But it definitely feels good.
Alright, so yeah, Ninten is going Beast Castle here.
Okay.
Not really surprised, especially with Wisdom. He's now going to get to
Yeah.
level Wisdom right here.
Gosh, I don't know. So after Beast Castle, he's gonna have Magnera, but he also has all the tools he needs for the world that never was.
Yeah, I think it's one of the it's World That Never Was or it's Throne Room and LOD.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my bet and say that Ninten would do the world that never was. We're hitting around the hour mark, and he really loves doing it early.
Yeah, I mean we've already seen him go up to Sigbar. So it's
Yeah, I
not
think
even
he
like,
would do
oh,
it
I still
first.
need to go through Roxas. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see a World That Never Was push. I mean, he has everything he needs except for maybe stats.
Which he could
But
technically do screens with Magnera if he really, really wanted to. He's got Stitch.
yeah, he's got Stitch. You can actually easily EXP boost there. And
I think
Space
that, yeah.
Paranoids isn't done, so pushing up to Hostile Program isn't a bad idea.
Yeah, honestly, I'd say go for it. Get some EXP, try to get above the floor on one of your 2 stats. You could even use the time to attempt to level up, like... Or no, he just leveled up Wisdom in the Beast fight.
Wisdom's
So,
maxed right now.
yeah, I don't...
Well, actually, no. He can go to 6. He only went to 5. There's still one more level on Wisdom. Alright. We do see Glow evening out his strength and magic a bit more. Kind of messing with the... why am I blanking on the word right now? His accessories. That word. The word I was looking for. Alright, Glow also winning the struggle time battle. Saving about 10 seconds on Ninten there in the struggle fight.
Yeah, and that does add up really quickly. If he can get all 3 of these a little bit faster, that could be 30 seconds he saves up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Ninten didn't struggle with the last 2. It was just Hainer, for some reason, just wasn't knocked out after the Ragnarok. To
We
where...
didn't knock out Vivi, though. And he got the wrong...
Oh. Yeah, just threw that time a little bit back.
Yeah, not too bad.
Alright, so yeah, we know Ninten's about to be done with Beast Castle. Coming up right after this. His Thresholder fight's going to be very quick.
He'll probably just Trinity. One cycle it, I would assume.
Yeah, that's what I would expect to see. Yeah, I mean, I fully... Because also, I mean, levels aren't done. We know levels have something. So I think going and doing screens for levels into the World That Never Was is a very good idea right now for Ninten. You're covering 3 bases at once right there.
Yeah.
God, look at that insta pop of the door.
Okay, he's leveling up
Master
instead, which is also a fair decision to make if he didn't do it in core.
This is so fast.
Or he did it in core, but he got wisdom afterwards, so
yeah.
There it is.
Got the Mysterious Abyss out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the magnet, and he's done.
He's done. That was real quick. It's clean.
Yeah, but now he has to make that decision that we've been talking about.
Yeah. I have him muted, so if you're hearing what he is saying, do let me know.
He is talking about the level grind. He was happy about pulling the magnet. So he might be considering the level grind, but I mean, he didn't even need that magnet for the level grind, really. All right, no, he's going for the TT.
He's gonna get the third one.
Yeah.
Then he
Which
can
honestly,
easily...
like, it isn't. I mean, I guess we don't have explosions, so you're not trying to magnet explosion. Because like going up to that magnet can throw that off, but it's not the biggest deal.
For the screens?
Yeah.
Or just in general?
Just in general, it throws off that combo a bit because it can lift him too high.
Oh yeah.
So
I always get the third one immediately after getting the second, and you just cry.
Yeah, it's like, man, I didn't want it. And there's the third magnet. Speaking of third magnets, there it is for glow. Yeah, very different Keyblades on Ninten's side, and his stats are just much better, so he should have no issues with this fight.
Yeah, that's actually turning out to be a very big difference here.
We just saw him just instantly kill the Berserker.
Yeah, they're gone. He waited a little longer to come here, and it has paid off a lot.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, he was rocking 32 magic in final form.
Yeah, so he gets to level up final here. He'll end up finding the
last two cure. The final form in the magnet. He'll find here in TT3. But yeah, I think he's pushing all the way. He's gonna go into Mansion is his idea to level.
I think. I don't think he'll go into Mansion once he finds it's blue though. I think he'll leave and go to screens.
Yeah, I think that's the correct play, but we'll see. Because I mean, that's what his decision, his mindset was here, was to go for leveling. Yeah, there's the final form.
Yeah, and not
explosion.
having.
Shout out to explosion on limit 5.
Really?
Yeah, Limit's so Ninten is only a 3 on limit. So I mean, that's good that I guess that level or forms weren't done for them. Because I mean, limits are one you use a lot anyway, so you'd probably run into it no matter what. The trolley trolling Ninten there for a little bit.
Yeah, this is why I would have recommended Ninten wait to go into STT at least until he had another drive or two, just to get those limit levels like Glow is doing. Because a lot of the times you won't finish your limit form limit because you're extending it in like a World Never Was boss or something.
And I mean, and we talked about how kind of bad leveling limit is outside of STT. We talked about how it could be one of the worst, so Ninten might not find that explosion for a while. And yeah, it does look like he is making that call going away, and it looks like Glow's going. We're gonna get double EXP boost right now.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Just lots of warning if you're listening to both streams. Also, happy 1 hour mark, everyone.
Yeah, and this is exactly on the dot in terms of where they want to be for the World That Never Was timing. About an hour and 5 is just about average. Oh my god, go one shot.
All right, Ninten had a good amount of health.
Oh wow, he's getting that's an interesting tactic by Ninten to slightly heal off the save point.
Yeah,
wow, that's dirty.
Just being as low of health as possible so that Stitch you don't get taken out of EXP boost range as quickly.
That's just Ninten showing how much of his knowledge of the game that he has, and just the ways he can abuse it.
How much health he needs, and Stitch starting with ukulele though never feels good.
When you're this low health, when doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean but I mean, no matter what, it's just like, man, don't do ukulele. I want to bring these things in. Like, just do your licking and shooting. Don't play the ukulele.
Yeah, once you get up to like past a quarter of your health, he'll start to do the healing more. Because I think his ukulele is based off how low your health bar is, like overall. So he'll do it less when you're closer to that half point.
Yep.
But yeah, that strat to lower his health by Ninten, he's going to have a longer time in double EXP boost because Stitch is going to be auto healing you just like passively.
So one thing to note for Glow here though is he will have the explosion. But this is where you would only want Magnera and not Magnega. So, but he does have the explosion to kind of help kill them a little bit better. So it's actually a little interesting here, like very slight differences in how this is going. See who ends up with a better level. Ninten did come in here slightly higher as well.
I think Ninten will end up evening it out because he's now above the damage for that
is
magnet.
just coming in. All right, there's a blizzard on 30 and levels are done.
Wow. I think Ninten's definitely running away with like the routing right now.
Yeah. But yeah, the stats are rounding out nicely here for World That Never Was, which I'm very much assuming is both their next plays.
Yeah.
After this.
It has to be. This is what they're here for. Is to get into the World That Never Was.
The only big difference right now is Ninten having core skipped.
Which
that's which I mean, we saw Glow start. And the end would not be very long for him, but it would be what he do Dancer's fight to finish off Hollow Bastion.
Yeah.
There's the other negative combo also, by the way, was on 25.
Glow's definitely gonna do the core skip. I don't know if he'll do Dancers. But it's definitely time that Ninten has over him at the moment. Unless both proofs are in the World That Never Was, and then it's just mad dash.
To note, Ninten already has 25 out of the 37 important checks. So that we are actually like very rapidly going through the seed.
Oh, he's choosing to fight the boss here too. Wow.
Yeah, it's not blue.
I
think that's just the idea. You might as well. At this point, it's not blue. But like I said, we all know it's on Larkscene.
Yeah.
Everyone watching this restream knows it's on Larkscene. Or MCP.
This is my least favorite boss to fight in this game, and just such a pain in the butt, and he never stays still.
Experiment will always be my least favorite boss.
Even though you can just like spam the dance.
Even so, I'm just fair. It's just such a badly designed fight. Because I mean, here you could spam Tron's Limit and break the armor very easily.
Yeah.
I'm just like, experiment. You try and bring Duck Flare out, and he just kills Donald, or he kills you. Yeah. And then you have to do something about him mini game where you have to connect him back together. I'm like, I'm like, just put Vexen before him and make him the super boss of that world, because he's the one that sucks.
Yeah. So both players,
and as expected, Space Paranoids do.
Yeah, but both players are seemingly no deaths on the fight, so this should be okay.
Yeah, and as expected, Twilight or the World That Never Was. Oh, we do have Flare Force. Shout out to Flare Force on Shaman Relic. I don't remember where we pulled that from, but
somewhere previously.
Yeah.
This should be a very clean fight for Ninten. He's got every tool he needs for this.
To note, he is one strength below the floor.
I think he's going to go final. Probably.
I think so. I don't think I don't know if he put Berserk Charge on.
I don't think he did.
I don't think he did.
I was watching Glow finish off that boss. So.
Yeah, Glow is going into Agrabah, which I don't think is a horrible play right now. Got into the other room. We're gonna see the Duck Flare pop out here. Oh no, he did. He did. Yeah.
Okay. I'm surprised he's choosing this over final, just because if he's below the floor, he could get above it. And... Oh no, he died for it.
Yeah, I have found since going to PC, horizontal slash strats being so much easier than final form strats. I feel like he falls out of final form so much with 60 FPS, whereas horizontal slash I feel like has been much easier. Not using fire, just pure Berserk Charge strats.
Oh yeah, Berserk Charge final, you have to mash so hard for Ziggurar.
Yeah, but on PCSX2 you didn't. It was so easy on PCSX2 to do. Whereas now it's like, I feel like horizontal slash is super easy to do on 60 FPS, and Berserk Charge is like, final form is like, nah, hey, you're not doing this.
Yeah, I've honestly found myself using the Berserk Hori less and less over time, and I think it's just because of, you know, the easeability of getting final form, right? You always end up having it before this, unless it's behind the bosses or something. It just seems like you don't come here often without it.
Yeah, except for my GDQ hotfix seed that I did, where I
Oh
just got
no.
no forms. They're both on emulator. Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, final form. Ah, oh yeah, I forgot that.
It's the power of increasing the resolution in PCSX2
All right.
settings. You can't even tell.
Nope. Had no idea. All right, but yeah, there we go. There's the clean fight. Nice drive gauge power up. Treasure room done over on Glow's side.
Does this aggro play seem like an odd decision to you, or
Depends on how deep he goes. Like I said, I mean, I honestly thought you could have done this even when they just were in here earlier.
Mhm.
Because I mean, they had Reflare at that point, and I mean, if you just have any amount of reflects on Volcano and Blizzard Lord, you can literally just stand there and they'll basically kill themselves. You just keep spamming Reflect. So I don't think it's the worst. I mean, at this point, it's with two proofs still out there. It's and there's one of them.
there's a proof? And they're not done
Um,
here. If there's two proofs here, I'm gonna riot.
Never mind. This was a horrible blind going into Agrabah. Clearly should be going into the world that never was.
Yeah, after you level up its screens, I think you should have gone here first, just because you know your opponent is gonna have to come here, right? Agrabah is after you've gotten this and you've
He also has
gone
double
all of your
negative combo to
pools.
do Roxas as well.
Oh, he hasn't
Over
even
on
done
Glow's side.
Roxas. You're
Yeah, he
right.
hasn't done Roxas.
Oh, this could definitely not, unless there's like a proof on this boss. This is not gonna pay out well. Not yet.
Not yet. Until Alexeus comes in to save the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm here. I'm in this game. Torn pages.
Torn pages. No.
We got them
It's
all.
not-
Go eat the bear.
It's not blue yet.
telling you,
It could still
go-
be there.
Tell them in the race time right now. Just hey, this is a poop hog seed.
You guys
top
have to.
four switch the poop hog. You have to eat the bear.
I know it's blue, but imagine.
Imagine eating the bear for stream value.
Mm-hmm. The content, guys.
All right, he's avoiding the world that never was. So he's really banking on there not being two proofs in the world that never was.
Oh, that is a rough. I mean, I would too probably against Ninten. You just got to give him it sometimes.
Yeah, you got to go for the other plays. I mean, I don't disagree with it. But yeah, you did level. I guess so. We do need to call out his leveling wasn't as high as Ninten's, so he is below the floor still. He's at 3230 with what he's rocking right now.
Wow.
So that might have a role. Like just hey, I'm still just slightly below the floor, so it wouldn't really be speeding anything up.
Did you see that card just like slap Ninten in the back and ruin his loop he had going?
Gotta love the cards.
So it's Heart of the Cards, man. Luxord's got it.
All right, we're gonna
Now,
get
I will say, like,
DM skip.
he's
Going
was that a
for it.
late?
No, I think
No,
he's
he shouldn't.
fine.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, he's got
That's a
it.
skip.
He even
I'll
got
say,
the Ether throw in there. I don't think it was needed, but he got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't needed. And a Thunder. And it's done. All right, so we're on two
Okay.
proofs.
I think he'll just leave right now, right? There's no reason to finish it.
I mean, Syax would be I mean,
He can get more stats and just really increase the speed by like a couple seconds.
yeah. I'm like, I don't think it's a bad thing to just do it. You have the stats, you know you're gonna be able to get through these fights pretty quickly.
Some checks afterwards, you could find more abilities, I guess.
Guard break could be there.
Yeah.
He
still
doesn't have explosion yet, so
explosion.
he
Yeah.
could be hoping to pull explosion.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's the hunt for the final proof. It's on Starry Hill. The tracker's lying to him.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
Definitely.
Pooh is the only option here.
Yeah. The right choice. So, I mean, plays into Glow's hand right now. The fact that we know it's not here in the world that never was. If he finds it, because I'm assuming the instant Glow pulls the second proof he's heading to the world never was. Because if he dodged it at that point, I would have questions.
He does have core. I wouldn't blame him to be like, oh, I gotta do core now before I go and do that because I left it for so long.
I'd expect core to be coming up here soon, probably before OC LOD for him. Unless he, if you pulled a second proof and you haven't touched world that never was, that's a little scary.
He may be attempting to get a level or two to get above the floor as well.
Yeah, he's at 34 strength now, so he's nearly there.
Yeah.
I'm sure he could probably mess with equipment, but yeah, we see him killing the pirates here. And finishing lead.
He's got all the combo finishers essentially.
You like to see it. There's the Olympus Stone. Ooh.
Proof? Oh my god.
Ooh. Oh, slide dash. Nice slide dash though. Great placement for that.
Oh no, does he do LOD because he has the third magnet, or does he do pirates? Because that'll change everything.
I mean, yeah, for Ninten, that's question. I don't know. We're gonna have to see, but so we got double questions here. Obviously we see it makes sense that Glow is finishing off Barbossa here, just sending him to the moon.
Yeah.
But pirates, as of this point, is not blue.
He has to do the world that never was, though. He'll finish this and then do it, because if Ninten doesn't choose pirates, it'd be very difficult for him to catch up.
Yeah. Pirates is not blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He's going straight to the world.
Of course he is.
Yeah, which makes sense. All right, so Ninten needs to choose pirates coming out here,
and even then, it'll be close. Oh wow, that's a big play there. I was gonna say earlier about how, like, if you consider yourself to be quote unquote like the worst runner or slower than your opponent, then you have to make these odd routing decisions sometimes and hope they pay off. And it's rare.
Trust me, I know that feeling.
Yeah, I do too. It's rare that it pays off, but when it does, it's like, oh my god. And
I wouldn't know what it paying off feels like.
Yeah, no,
I don't know. I don't know that feeling, but
I know how it feels to ABN.
Yep, I know how it feels to last location the proof every time. Oh no, Ninten's talking LOD.
No, that's what I would just decide as well.
It makes a lot of sense. The magnet leveling drives aren't done for him, so he's talking about leveling wisdom. It makes sense. I think if drives were done for him, he would maybe consider the other side. But with the magnets, with the level 4 aerial dodge, level 3 high jump at this point, like throne room skips free.
I'm surprised a little bit that Glow chose pirates over LOD, but since he had already started it earlier, it makes sense, right?
Yeah, I think that's mostly it. Is he already had the progress? He was already at minute fight.
Yeah, and that's just how it is sometimes, Like all these worlds at this point are more or less equal in my eyes, and you just gotta make your guess. You just roll your dice.
Yeah, it's a little bit of feeling. So Ninten is leveling forms. Once again, neither. Yeah. Or actually, no. Glow does know drives are done. Glow did pull Genie. I missed when he pulled Genie, but Glow did pull Genie.
Oh boy, yeah. I think we were feeling like Ninten was definitely the expected, like he was ahead.
Yeah, he was absolutely ahead when he was doing the World That Never Was play. When he pulled the Wisdom form, like those kind of pulls were very much ahead, whereas Glow wasn't getting much from kind of the offshoot plays. Early Port Royal had nothing. Deeper Agrabah had nothing.
Nothing.
But it just then ended up, I mean, he went deeper in the one world that had what he needs.
Yeah, not doing core skip saved him a couple of minutes as well.
I mean, he did start core skip. He did have it prepped.
Yeah, not going in, no dancers. I mean, and then this is taking a long time to level up final.
Yeah, come into the final level here.
Was it level 4 limit that had like the cure?
Yeah. Hey, got Scanra though.
Yeah, that's
that earlier STT push honestly hurting a bit there.
Yeah, it really is now.
Because as we talked about, leveling limit outside of STT is just not great.
Yeah.
Like where would he go to level limit right now? In LOD, honestly, in Summit fight.
Yeah, but that's such a long time to just go and get that.
But I mean, he's going there to also get wisdom to 6 here.
Yeah,
just you have the magnets. So like that even more is pushing him to LOD. The fact that this is probably his best spot to level limit.
Yeah,
this is 1000 Heartless, but 1000 Heartless is dead.
Yeah, Ninten has definitely made the correct routing decisions, but Rando is going to Rando sometimes, you know?
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that it's pushing him away from the proof. He's making all the right choices for the information he has.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just it's very much that slightly earlier, as you were talking about, of just okay, maybe wait a little bit to get one more form. Like if he had one more form going into LOD, he'd have forms done right now.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think this is not to say that Glow has made bad routing decisions, right? It's just the way he chose to do them slightly changed like everything, right?
And there's the proof.
Compounds.
Yeah, and Glow is go mode right now.
Yeah, this very low chance that Glow does not come out on top here. Ninten would have to leave LOD right now.
Even then, I don't think it would happen.
Although Ninten's got a very fast final fights. He can save a minute or two and just...
Yeah, but I mean, he has to go all the way through Port Royal 1. And what would drive him away from LOD right now?
He'd have to turn blue.
Yeah, I guess on missions, it'd be the one.
If it turns blue on missions and he goes to Pirates and Glow takes a death or two, they could be like at an even place, but this is looking very much in Glow's favor.
Yeah, but nope, it's not there. It's gonna keep going. So yeah, I mean,
Ninten hasn't done the town yet.
Yeah, Glow's choices also made sense though. Like, because when he went to Port Royal, that's when I was talking about, oh, you could go Port Royal here. Like, his magic stat wasn't great. He could have messed with the stats a little bit, but then he left, which was, I think, the right call at minute fight. Got stats and went back. You had already committed partially to it, so it made a lot of sense to go back there. So like, yeah, like you said, it's not like Glow made bad. I think both runners have made great choices. Level 4 high jump, Chicken Little. Oh, it's done. It's done.
That could be interesting.
Yeah. All right.
There's no reason for him to stay to level up limit here. This is not worth it.
No, it's not worth it. Yeah, leaving. God, but I mean, if he commits the forms, where are you going? Where are you going? Going back to Agrabah.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, it makes sense. You're already committed to it a bit. It's a lot. It's quicker checks right now than. But he does have Chicken Little. He just pulled Chicken Little. That would honestly push me towards. If I hadn't done Port Royal at that point, that would push me towards Port Royal a bit.
Just for the early fights, you can make the town incredibly quick.
Yeah. The very clean fight of Luxord over there by Glow. So yeah, that is interesting that Chicken Little was the pull and kind of that's just that thought. I mean, you do have Magnega. You don't really need Chicken Little, but it honestly would have like at least thrown Port Royal back into my mind. Like, oh yeah, I haven't touched that yet. I could go do Port Royal.
Yeah, I've found that doing Port Royal, just the town, has really paid off. Doing it early as like part of your blitz,
Shotgun.
right?
Yeah.
A part of the shotgun, just so that you can get that out of the way. There's always something nice in like those first 3 chests in every world. You know how it is. You just choose to ignore one, and there's like 4 things in those chests. You know.
Yep.
And having
What's funny
something
is there
started
was
like that is great.
nothing really in them today.
No, there was nothing. It was that world was absolutely a waste of time until the proof.
Yep.
But here we are, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it very easily could have just been OC, which neither runner's gonna really touch. Ninten has every form to 6 except limit, which is where the other check is.
Yeah, it's just it's an unfortunate set of decisions that Glow missed that last hit on Syax, but it's not too much time loss. It's just a little bit if he doesn't end up dying here. But yeah,
still fine. You do like to get that berserk charge skip or berserk skip, but it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, it really does go to show how large these micro decisions end up impacting the overall run.
Yeah.
How big of a difference they can create over time.
Ninten's still the winner. He went into 100 Acre Wood.
Yeah.
He's the winner in my heart.
Yeah, he was closest to Pooh.
Yep. He saw him. He said hi. Hi, puppy.
Did Glow actually never enter it?
Yeah, Glow never entered it. Never touched 100 Acre Wood.
Blasphemy.
I know. Asterix next to the win.
That is so greedy, but the greed is paid off today, it seems.
No, it very much has. So once again, I can't criticize anything Glow's done.
No.
Glow has made good choices. He's executed well. It's funny is the one spot where like they both didn't execute well, they were doing at the same time, which was Corridor's fight.
Mm-hmm. How is Ninten feeling right now? Is he feeling delayed?
I mean, when he saw the Chicken Little in Elodie, he's like, oh man, I picked the wrong world.
Yeah.
And now he's going Port Royal. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there he is. Thank God we don't have the audio on, because that would have been our one effort for the day.
Yeah. He's definitely not gonna feel. I mean, he's not gonna find the proof before Glow finishes. It's gonna be very close to even if he gets the proof.
He'll get the proof before Glow finishes, but he's not gonna be getting into the fights.
Yeah. So that's gonna feel a bit bad, and there's also the form. Yeah. So now even more, all that time he just committed to forms. Is just like, oh man, that's a couple minutes down the drain that he committed to forms.
Yeah, it's always a bad feeling when you feel
also
like
the fact that it was limit 4. The fact that it was limit 4. It was the last form he leveled up.
He needed 1 point, is what it looked like.
Yeah. Which he almost got in LOD as well in the missions, but he dropped out, or limit dropped out on him before he could get it.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is just how it happened to go this time around. There's nothing that Ninten did wrong in my eyes at all.
Ninten will still be alive in the tournament, though. Just a note, he's not out. This is not an elimination match for him, because this was just winners. So he will just drop down to the losers. Whereas Glow will move on to the winners finals.
If
top 2.
He gets there, he could die. There is a chance still. We don't want to say it too much. There is time.
This is true. He could death cycle the finals Empress.
It's a hard one to get to, but Ninten has had some crazy end fights before. But in our losers
bracket, was also
bracket,
a very early building on Glow's side. I just realized this. He went to building and he's still having to fight him afterwards.
What? Did he attack him? I think what happened is he delayed the first building.
Oh, he delayed it that much?
Because he was using like Trinity limit, I think. So they were just going through all that, and then
I don't know. I saw the building, and then he still had like 2 health bars.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, entering final fight here. Okay.
Yeah, so what does our losers bracket look like right now? We got Lord Raiden versus the Mighty Miles to decide who's going to go against Ninten Glow. Is that correct? believe that's how this is. That's for the bottom one. So if Ninten loses, he'll be against double. Okay. And let's see. Glow is just entering our final fights now, so he's got about what's that? 8 minutes.
Yeah, he does. He's gonna be scaled magic. He's only a 30 magic. So just to note that.
Yeah, and is he using explosion as well? Because that will slow down like the armor Zemnis a lot.
I believe he is. I believe it's equipped. We'll see. But yeah, that is just something to note. He is scaled. Not strength wise. He's right at that mark with strength, but
yeah,
scaled on that magic. And Ninten is nearing the proof.
We
So
can't
at the end
mention...
of the day, this is gonna only be really a couple minutes apart.
Yeah, and there's no second chance once more, so Glow does have the possibility, like specifically in engine room, like that fight can get out of hand really quickly, but he's got Magnega.
He's got Magnera, he's got Stitch, doesn't have Chicken Little, but has Peter Pan even if you wanted to bring him out. Final form. There's a lot of safety options.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay, but if anything was gonna go wrong, it would be there. He's opting to hit
Ninten kind of logicking things out here, talking about Agrabah 2 and the fact that the Blizzards and Thunders can't be there. So he's kind of trying to talk himself through like where the proof can be. Little does he know he's about to run into it.
Yeah, he's right on top of it.
But because Ninten did find 30 out of 37 important checks.
Versus 28 out of 30. It's not that big of a difference of important checks either when you really look at it.
It's really it's the 2 extra things from Hollow Bastion and
Elodie.
And the one from LOD. Yeah, that's gonna be the difference.
Yep.
And just Ninten going deeper on forms. That's really the time difference.
Now he won't have to fight Barbosa, so that's a bit of time save.
And because right there, oh no, next chest. This is the proof.
I believe so. Yep, he's out.
Yep.
Oh,
and there's that's the engine.
He got hit by the big ceiling wings of doom.
Yeah, this still has a chance. Ninten
with his
still
magic
has a
stat.
chance.
Yeah, Ninten is definitely available for this.
Yeah, the being scaled for magic is really kind of what's keeping this in. So the slightly worst EXP boosting in screens.
Yeah, if you're looking at chat for the restream here, people are like, "Oh God, he's doing it."
Yeah, we've seen Ninten do this in tournaments before. This is not out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that this is more than close enough for Ninten to make his time back up, especially with his stats. If anything, if Glow didn't die, it would have been still in his favor.
This could come. Now, I mean, most these top runners will hit Dome Skip, but if someone fails Dome Skip here, that could honestly be it. Yeah.
Yeah, now this is an amazing end to a race then, because it did feel like Ninten was a lot farther back than he was, but PR is pretty quick getting up to there, it looks like.
Yeah, it's with the magic stat as well, which we have to remember. We talked about Glow going there without the magic stat. It did take him longer. So kind of a lot of these kind of choices of like Ninten going STT slightly earlier, Glow going Port Royal earlier. We're seeing the difference of going it slightly later, of just being quicker and kind of put in the runners.
Oh my God, he didn't get hit by that assassin attack. I cannot believe he didn't get slapped.
I mean, he's not done. These assassins are still here.
Oh boy.
Kill him. Oh, still alive. There's still one out there.
More. It killed itself. Cool. We did it. Just don't get hit by the ceiling, please.
Yeah, smart. Yeah, go there just under the ceiling.
Yeah, I was scared.
But Ninten's right behind him.
Ninten is going to
finish
melt.
Engines.
Yeah, he's going to destroy this engine room. He's so good at it, and he will absolutely ruin it. So, and then he's going to save time on these armor Zemnises with those reflects. They're going to do a lot of damage.
Even.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is going to be absurd. Look at him go.
Yeah, that already onto the first fight.
Yeah, and he's going to go through it like right now.
Yeah, the 46 magic here in final form is just
Oh,
milking these
wow.
enemies.
Oh my god. If you're not watching this race, like if you're in one of the
It's
two
so
players
close.
like chats and watching alone, like, oh, that's absurd.
All right, we got Armored Xemnas 1 down on
And
Glow's side.
there goes number 2.
And
It's done.
yeah, it's literally one fight.
Wow.
And like you said, no second chance once more. So just messing up final Xemnas once and taking a death.
Yep.
This is 30 seconds apart right now.
Now we did sort of ignore Glow's limit form strats on the
they were nice.
There. They were very cool.
Which he needs to be doing that because he needs the strength right now.
Yeah, he's making up that time as much as he can.
Like we talked about him kind of committing to the strength build. Ooh, and there's a death by Ninten. We talked about one death could be the difference.
Yeah, and that could be it there with Ninten if he didn't die there.
Because we have a very clean Armored Xemnas 2 coming here from Glow. That probably puts it at ooh.
Looked away.
Ooh.
Oh
no.
No, this is Glow's chance. He has to take it. Yeah,
we've all been where Ninten is, where you mistime the reflect and you die and you do it 2 times and it's just you're like, man, this is Armored Xemnas 1. I should not be dying to this.
Yeah, even Ninten can make mistakes like this. No matter how long you play this for, it's just gonna happen.
All right, there we go. So he's an Armored Xemnas 2 down.
Yeah, it depends on Glow's. Yeah.
Missing a dome skip, a death or 2 on final Xemnas.
Yeah, I mean he's below the damage floor on magic for that reflect, so final Xemnas could take him an extra 30 seconds.
It's gonna be crazy if it comes down to those deaths on Armored Xemnas 1.
I mean, it almost came down to Glow's death on the engine room. I mean, this is going back and forth.
Yeah, it really is. All right, Glow is done. Glow's in the final Xemnas.
Is this third phase for Ninten right now?
No, second. Going into second phase.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this
is insane how close this is right now.
Yeah, you can't get a better race than this at this point. It felt much different, and that's kind of the fun of it, isn't it? How swingy it can be.
Oh, and there, I mean,
I think he took it for
to get
mana.
Magic.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's a couple seconds right there. Even to get the mana back, those couple seconds could come in. Yeah, we're gonna see when Ninten gets here, these reflects just doing a lot more.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. I mean, they're not doing a small amount on final Xemnas on Glow's and they're definitely hitting them.
Yeah, I mean, he's right there. Yeah, and there's Ninten. All right,
okay.
He's 2 cars behind.
It's gonna be big with those reflect stats. Oh, I can't breathe.
Oh my god, this is so close.
Oh wow, because Ninten's gonna go straight into like the laser phase.
Yeah, he's basically gonna get laser. If he hits all his reflects here, he should. He
died. No, wow. He's feeling it, you know. Ninten's definitely feeling the pressure right now. He can. All
right, we got laser phase on Glow side. Oh,
don't die, Glow.
Don't die. Okay, Riku coming in with the heal.
Fire.
Well, once again, a dome skip.
Laser phase.
And we got double laser phase right now.
Oh my god, it's so close.
Oh my god, it's so close. I'm watching the
no, Glow is out of.
They're even. They're even.
No, Ninten's getting ahead now. Because,
ahead.
It's over.
Oh my god, it's GG. Oh, did he get? Did he get
maybe?
it?
Oh my god.
My god. He needs to hit this.
Just the one reflect.
He's got it. GG.
He's got it. GG.
Oh my god.
Holy crap.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, what a race.
Holy.
And that's it. Ninten
going on to winner finals. We thought this was Glow we were talking Glow moving on, Ninten drop into losers. What a comeback!
What an
The damage
amazing.
floor, the damage floor
Yeah.
was the difference.
I mean, that was.
Wow.
Where did he get the extra stats from to make
It's just
his screens faster?
he was slightly higher level going into screens.
Wow.
He was just naturally a higher level. I mean, he ended 10 levels higher. I mean, he did more level grinding to do forms, but
yeah, the final form.
wow.
It was leveling final to get him. Oh my god, was it that? It was getting
No,
the
I
final
mean
six?
he was already above damage floor before that. He was
he
already
that
up
far?
there.
Above?
Yeah,
Wow.
he was already ahead. Oh my god. Wow.
What an amazing race.
I am mind blown by that. 30 seconds difference because of damage floor.
Yeah, 1 health bar was all that it was.
Yeah, they were
half.
even at 2.5 health bars in that fight when you called out that Glow was out of mana at that point.
Wow.
And Ninten just had the mana still.
Looks like we have Glow in here.
Yeah, GG's Glow. What
GG's,
a race.
I just cycled too much.
Yeah, you should not feel bad about that race at all.
Yeah.
So
I did
were
not
you
feel
death
bad.
cycled on corridors? You guys were both death cycling at the same time on that fight.
Mm-hmm.
I did not. That should have been a first try. Like literally, I just don't know. I'm
Yeah.
still like I'm using a new controller, so I'm still not used to the muscle memory yet.
So yeah, that was an insane race. It came down essentially to the stats at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, where you didn't have the damage floor on the magic, and what GG's Ninten, welcome in.
Yeah, GG.
Thank you, GG's, dude.
Yeah, but yeah, it really came down to that, the damage floor at the end.
Oh, really?
To give you guys a little insight, so Ninten was the first to find connection in World That Never Was. A little bit before you pulled Proof of Peace, Glow in Port Royal, and then you were going over there, and we're like, okay, this is Glow's race. He's heading over there. He's got this. Because Ninten was searching forms, a couple other things, and then when Ninten pulled Proof of Peace, we're like, you were just entering. You were on engines, and we're like, this is a race. this is a race.
I was at the core. Oh,
you were
Ninten
right
didn't
before
finish.
core.
Oh, but
Ninten had
finished
already
World That Never
prepped
Was,
World
yeah.
That Never Was. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
man.
So Glow didn't level at all. Did Glow not get to the damage floor?
No, I was damage blowers for strength, but not for magic.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, you bolted screens, but you ended up getting a little bit more out of it than he did, and he ended up being below the floor.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys were
'cause
actually
I
doing
got, like,
screens at exactly the same time.
I got a couple, like a string of levels that just had like only magic ups at the end. I think that might have been made a huge difference.
What level were you? Because I was at
I'm level 41.
Below... Oh, that's why. Because I'm
Yeah,
at,
he did get
coming out
some-
of screens, it was about a 5 level difference, I think. But Ninten, you entered it slightly ahead as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, those magic ups right at the end of that level,
They were big.
really paid off.
Oh man, that was real. I actually don't feel bad. That was a close race.
No,
To be
we when Ninten, you were committing to forms and things like that after finishing off the World That Never Was prep. That's kind of when we knew Glow was starting into World That Never Was, and we're like, oh, this has to be Glow unless Ninten goes straight to Port Royal here. And then you dipped into LOD, you went
when I found that
treasure room.
connection, when I found that connection, I immediately screamed. I mean, I had my mic off. I didn't scream that much actually. I just said, yeah, I lost. I don't think I
That's
can.
what I
I don't
thought.
think I can. Yeah, like I don't think I can get the advantage that I had because of how many death cycles I had. So
Yeah, okay, 'cause I
like
did
I
come
said,
too.
You guys were death cycling on corridors with each other.
Yeah,
It
you
was
both
side
died
by
like 3
side.
times. You actually shared like the exact same like deaths. Your routing was very similar up until about like the 40-minute mark.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
and then
did
it
you
split
did you
off,
go
and
into did you go into SCT, Ninten?
Yeah, I went there like 33 minutes in, I think.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he
okay.
went
I
into
guess we have the same.
STT and you went into Twilight Town, which was
Mhm.
another kind of one of the things where we thought was going to come into your favor, Glow, because you got those forms in Twilight Town, which led to you being able to level up Limit Form a bit more, which led to
Yeah.
you finishing off drives a little earlier.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we thought that actually was going to play a little bit of a role in deciding the race. And I mean, it was one of the reasons it ended up being super close.
Yeah. And then I got Genie
Yeah.
and Master. Smiley face.
Yeah.
And then it's blue. And I'm like, okay. I think I lost this.
Yeah,
But I'm
forms
just-
were a little
Oh.
trolled.
One thing that I was hoping for is that connection is in Agrabah 2, because I actually set up for Agrabah 2 after the world that never was. So if it were there, maybe I could have gotten an advantage, but well.
Yeah. I considered going there too, actually. I think I was going to go there. I forgot why I didn't go there. I think to level something. I don't know.
You had finished off Agrabah, and then I believe you went into LOD.
Yeah.
After you finished off Agrabah 1 and 10.
And then from LOD.
Yeah, I think I was gonna go there after LOD, but I think that I went to PR to level limit, and that's when I got limit 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Possibly something like that.
But yeah, it was an insane race. The ending, it was just watching and then like seeing like, Glow died once in the engine fight. Ninten, your deaths on Armored Xemnas 1. we were just like, any of these deaths is just gonna it could swing this one way or the other. It was just unknown at that point.
Yeah, it was incredibly exciting the whole way through, honestly.
Yeah. So yeah, GG's to both you guys.
Thank you.
But Ninten, I do need to ask just about clearly the best play of the day going into the blue 100 Acre Wood. I just thank you. I appreciate it. Clearly the best play of the day.
I usually go into Blue Worlds like most races.
I didn't really bother. I just wanted to go for
My boy Boo appreciates it. He's glad
if I miss out any finishing plus or anything like that, I'll find it. I'll find it in another yellow world. It's okay.
Nah, finishing pluses are just on bad keyblades in this seed.
Yeah, it's on the bad
Yeah,
keyblade.
pretty much.
And then you
the
find
one
it in the
super
STT.
deep in STT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have Ninten going on to semifinals in the winners bracket, and Glow will be up against Double in the losers round 2 coming up next.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to say, throw out there to the restream?
I'm really glad that I can actually give a race of this level like in this caliber. I mean, because like it's very exciting. You guys don't know really like what's gonna happen in the end, and that's the kind of race that I want people to see. So yeah.
I'm thankful that it was so close too, because I thought for sure, like Lo did, that was like I thought I was gonna lose by a lot. Actually, I thought that would be like a OC or something, and I never went there, and it would just be like a lot.
I was hoping
lot different routes. But,
At the end of the day, the only differences between your guys' route or like important checks and routes is Ninten, you finishing off core skip and answers, so getting those 2 things in Hollow Bastion, and the Chicken Little and LOD. Other than that, you guys did everything else the same.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh, I just forgot about core skip. Oh my god, how did I not think of it until now?
We were actually wondering if that would come into play for you. We were talking.
I actually forgot.
Oh, you did do course? Yeah, you did like the beginning or something.
You prepped it early, and we were like, "Oh, when you pulled Master, maybe he goes back there now." Oh, okay, no. Well, after you pulled the Proof of Peace, okay, well, maybe now he thinks core skip before he goes puts the world that never was. That might be a decision he's making. So it's just kind of funny to hear that you just forgot about it.
Yeah. To be fair, there's like in all my races, just never anything there. Like I swear, there's nothing in core.
We were mentioning that
is.
during the race as well. That core is just empty recently. It's been so bad.
You know,
Yeah,
it's been
dude,
5
I have
seats in a
not seen
row.
anything in core recently.
It's been 5 seats in a
Mhm.
row from my practice that core just had nothing.
Mhm.
Wow.
So clearly the metas don't go to core.
Yeah, easy.
Got nothing.
I think so.
But yeah, I'm gonna just for the restream. I'm sure a lot of you are already following both of our runners, but please make sure you go give Ninten and Glow both a follow. Support them for giving us this amazing race tonight.
Mhm.
Yeah, make sure to follow the restream channel, KH2Rando,
That too.
if you want to watch more restreams.
That too. Yeah, we got a lot of good matches coming up. Like we said, Ninten moving on to winners finals. Glow heading down into the losers bracket, still alive, gonna face double. Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. I know. There's another race scheduled. I forget what day it is.
Well, so
Alias, you remember what day the next one is?
It's
You pulling
Saturday
it up?
at what is that? 4 a.m.
Oh,
PST.
No, actually, the next one is Thursday at 10:30 p.m. EST. But it looks like Miles is asyncing that seed, so I don't know if that one will be restreamed. But that is the next race, and then yeah, Saturday the 4th. Oh, there will be a restream. So yes, so Thursday at 7 or 10:30 EST PM. Then Saturday, the 4th at 7 a.m. EST. So if you're a Pacific
Mhm.
Coast person like me, 4 a.m. restream. Let's go.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, well, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for the interview.
Absolutely.
fun.
GG's.
GG's, bro.
Yeah, of
GG's.
course.
Yeah, great
Glow.
race.
I'm also gonna head out. See ya.
Bye.
Okay, and I think that about ends our job here, doesn't it?
I believe it does. Great race.
Yes. Who is in need of 45 beautiful rando supporters?
Let's see. Yeah, yeah. I don't see anyone doing KH2 that I'm following. Do you have great hops?
Go.
Huh. Perfect.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so yeah, thank you everyone who was watching the restream, and hope you enjoyed that just ridiculous race.
Yeah, it's not going to be a forgettable one for a long time.
No, not at all.